haven't done this before. I know Anne-Marie did something similar, but let's see what my idea works. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to do a flip cup of this little. I actually have two, but we're going to start with one. I may add later, but anyway. See how much paint that really puts down there. Actually, I'm going to do two because I want to kind of do something slightly different. Anyway, silicone, and I've used my this white I've changed, and hello, we have the dogs barking. I've changed the white right now. I'm using yeah, that's what it is, Artist Loft white, and I've mixed up a big container of it, and here is all the people coming home today. The dogs are excited. These colors, I'm kind of similar cups, but not quite. Those colors I had mixed up before, and I've been trying to use them all up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check this right now to see how much paint I have, and then, yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing another one because it's going to be a negative space. But that's kind of cool what it's doing right now. And like I said, they weren't exactly the same, the colors mix. Similar colors, groups. It's got a really cool, some cool cells right there. But it's Sunday on Labor Day weekend here in the States. And I've been, last few days, I've been finishing my bunch of my paintings so that I have them ready. And then I'm just going to add this white. And coming around, but I'm also going to pour over the top of it. And I may have a little too much white this time, but this is the first time I'm doing it. Wasn't sure what would happen. If it runs off over here, I don't want it to, if I can help it. And I don't mind it running a little, but I don't want to pull it all of it off. But what's really cool is I'm getting on my runoff, it's sort of the effect of the rings that everybody's been doing lately. So needless to say, and the pitter patter of the puppy feet. Oh, you can, let's see, you should be able to see the rings that it's doing. Look at that right there. That's just the runoff. Doing something different, and I need to find another. Oh, it's okay. Hey, guys, you want to go out? Want somebody to let them out?
I got it.
And there they off go, off and running to the races. There's something in the backyard that they all have to take care of for me.
No, he's gonna do his little racetrack thing.
And there's the sun.
He almost got bit by a bee. But no, he shoved her out of the way.
Yeah, she doesn't like the dog. Our dog doesn't like to be shoved out of the way, so she doesn't really bite. She just opens her mouth and makes him think she's going to bite him.
Asserts her dominance.
Yeah, asserts her dominance. That's right. So needless to say, this runoff is so cool. Look at this. I've got
That's cool.
the young lady that's staying with us right now.
That looks actually really pretty.
Isn't it? I know. It's like, maybe,
It's like
maybe.
ourselves on the canvas.
Yeah, it's like this would be cool on the canvas.
Yeah, same thing over here.
Yeah, same thing on this side too. This is.
It turned out
It's
so
like,
cool.
maybe I will be doing a ring pour. I hadn't really thought I'd be into those, but this is kind of cool looking over here. shoot, put that dirty one back down in there. You can stay out for a few minutes, dog.
So is that me?
These dogs went in and out, and I don't play the game. So they stay out. They aren't hurting. Not hurting at all. It's nice weather. Nicer than we've had in a few days. As we have the drag races here in Indianapolis. It's actually out at in our Claremont, but it's close to Indianapolis. It's the Lucas Oil Raceway, yeah. And it's where the national drags are. And so needless to say, it's all...
There's a lot of race fans in Indy.
Yeah, we have a lot of race fans multiple times during the year. So that's one thing I have not gone to is the drags. I should.
I want to go to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Sorry. Really cool.
And the dogs are being heard from the outside again. Oh, I'm surprised it's not mine barking like that. It's our adopted dog, so to speak. Gonna try and pour this along the edge here just a little to get it to run over a little more. Pour here. I'm hoping that I can keep, I'll be able to keep the drippings over here because it is really cool. Cooler than I've seen it drippings do. You guys are fine. Just cool it a few minutes. I'm trying to get this so that it doesn't continue to run a whole lot while I'm getting before I do the next step. Because the next step is I'm going to play with these petals. Because I want to see what they're going to do. Here, let me pick this up and let you see. Like I said, they made rings, pretty little rings. So I'm hoping to try and keep those in decent shape so that when I take this away, I can either get at least some shots of it, or hope that it dries pretty cool over here. So those of you in the States, I hope you're having a great Labor Day or weekend. The rest of you who do not celebrate Labor Day, I didn't quite mean to have that happen. Drip off my finger on there. It's okay, it won't hurt it. Because I've got more to play with, more plans playing with this. Have no idea what this is, how it's going to work. But isn't it what it's all about? Experimenting. That's a glove. There's a rag. I made I hadn't been making my white as thin as this, but this time I decided I wanted it a little thinner. Dogs are making themselves heard. They think I'm ignoring them, which they are right. Needless to say, I'm chuckling about something that's going on in the other room that I know by the sound. Anyway, instead of dragging a smooth something as a to drag through, oh, do I want to do this or not? This is doing some cool stuff. Give me a torch. Think I'm gonna try. I gotta try it. Although I love what is happening along the edge of my, where the magenta color is. And the other colors over here are bleeding into the white. But I gotta try this, at least in one spot. I want to take just a little bit of wadded up plastic and then dab in certain areas. Kind of like that. Take it through that, that. This is turning out cool. Is there any dishes in there?
Just a couple weird.
Okay, we'll put it in there for now.
Mopping is done.
Okay. Okay. My son had some household chores to do, so he's just reporting that they're done.
And we need more pads.
Yeah, they're out in the garage, I think.
No,
Okay,
that's
well,
the last one.
okay,
I'm just telling you.
thank you. This is fun. I actually like what I've done. This is pretty cool. Now, I need to bring in, want to bring some more color in here. Now, we've done this, and I'm going to start playing a little more like I do, pulling tendrils out and running so that I get a little more interaction with, gotta find my rag, there we go. At least start wiping. My dog's chewing me out because I'm ignoring her. This is kind of cool. I didn't mean to, shouldn't have interrupted that cell, but my colors over here did what I was afraid they were going to do, because it dawned on me I had put opposite colors on the color spectrum next to each other, and it got kind of muddy. But it doesn't hurt. It actually just, it kind of blends everything together. Here we go. When I take you down to show you, I will also show you the runoff because, like I said, it has tree rings. It's not a perfect circle, but there are the rings of the tree. Oh, did you see that Steely Dan's guy died? So, thank you. Yes. Didn't know if everybody else now knows on my video, but that's okay. That's me. I spontaneously think of things and share it. Then, you know, I have to do that when I think of it, when there's around. Otherwise, I'll never remember to ask anybody. I don't know if anybody else has that problem or not, but anyway. And like I said, the other country keeps announcing their displeasure with being outdoors. You can tell I'm really worried, can't you? If they could cut glass, they'd have had the glass cut by now with those screeches on the glass. Well, I'm going to pause you because I'm ready to give you close-up shots. And in between that, I'm going to let the dogs in. So, be back in a moment or two. Okay. There's the top corner. Bottom corner here. Look at that. I've never had runoff do that, or this. And up there, there's more. But now let's get you close up on the... More cells are developing, just popping out. But I love the bleed right here. And there. And then there's even the green bleeding. If you look at the little spindle, there's the bleeding of the spindles, or the little wispies. And then over here too. I gotta do something about lighting still. There we go. Light shining a glare on it. There we go. Well, thanks for watching. I would appreciate you clicking like if you enjoyed this. And subscribing because I do put out more videos. We'll be doing more experiments. I do have some other ideas in my head that I want to get out and paint. So you guys have a great rest of the day. Sorry about the jiggle. I am not steady holding it like this, this up high. So, like I said, have a great evening and see you on the next video.